Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn Final Horizon. I can't remember the full name of the DLC in the game. Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Horizon? Question mark. Anyways, welcome back to the video game that we're currently playing. In the last video, we were working through the final, what are these called again? Cauldron sort of area, and we've stumbled upon what looks to be a machine manufacturing zone kind of thing, which we're assuming is in use by the daemon who has overtaken the mountain, as it were. Now, I have been tasked with finding a route across this big area filled with many, many robots. So I think whilst I'm still here next to the gang, I'm going to try to pick off as many as I can. Like so. As much damage as I can get away with, really. Don't see why not. Maybe they'll finally spot me? Yep, there we go. Okay. Hello, big boy. These always concern me a little bit. I think I'm gonna... Pew! 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 That didn't go well. Right. Off we pop then. Get out of the way, love. It's him that I'm worried about, really. But it's doing work. We'll get there. Oh, good. Oh my god, there's actually two of them, isn't there? They're just very, very aggressive is the main problem, really. We need to swap back over to our health potions, my little baby ones. I'm going to set a trap. There we go, bam! Look how much that did. Maybe I can set another trap. There we go. Sort of, there we go. I was nearly dead. Nearly dead. Nearly dead. Everyone take him out. Oh, they're so annoying. It's really only because there's two of them. And also that they kind of exclusively target me for whatever reason. Which I guess makes sense, I'm sure, but makes me feel bad. There we go. I think the main thing I need in this situation is actually just more distance, I suppose. And then I can go back to using the bow and arrow. Nearly there. Nearly there. The hell just hit me then? No, it was going so well. Oh, I've burned through so much of my health doing this. But that's okay. Health is for nerds. Alright, big boy. Definitely didn't hit that how I wanted to, but it's dead. That's what matters. Bloody Nora. Right, I didn't think we were done yet, but that kind of confirms it. What else have we got knocking around? Yeah, it's looking pretty chill. I think we're okay. Right, nice intense start to the video, I suppose. Let's grab some loot. Hopefully find some more healing items lying around, like that bad boy. Oh, that's beautiful stuff right there. I'm not even that far down. 2.5 out of, what, 4? It's not bad. There are all of these little mushrooms. Well, fairly chunky mushrooms. Oh, there's a pit there, Aloy. Can I get up here? No? Okay. Alright. Well, I saw some yellow lights over on this side over here when I first walked in. Alright? Well, no, but I guess it's this. We'll figure it out. All is well in the world. I think I'm trying to climb up. I think I'm trying to get into there. Maybe I need to latch onto one of these machines. Maybe we need to go this way. This is very shiny. That's always promising when something's this shiny, and that is a sticky and twisty thing. That's the official name, by the way. Doesn't actually twist. Oh no. Oh no. It has no health already. It's only a bear. What's the worst a bear's ever done, eh? Wait, why is it so low health? Hello? Just waiting for that opportunity. Sweet. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain about the fact that they're on low health. It's going to make my life a lot easier. Oh, big boy. Oh, that was not good. There's a lot of things that... Oh no, she got me! I'm getting bear hugged! I did nothing, that was pointless. There's a lot of weak spots on a lot of creatures that feel like they should be weak spots, like you end up hitting something, but when you actually hit them, they do very little damage. It's like armor plating, you know? You can break it off. Go away! Stop walking towards me ominously. It's creepy. Oh, it looks injured. Oh, it looks sad. I'm sorry, buddy. I have to do this. I think it's just kind of like at the edge of its... I don't know. It doesn't really have any attack things left, so it's not sure what to do or something. I don't know. It's kind of sad looking, though. Poor little guy. Anywho, up we go. Where's the other bear gone? Alright, well, she said a lot of gear. Ah, hello. Right, I think this is just loot, nothing else. 40% shock coil, that's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Sorry. Let me have a look at my crafting. Modify weapons. Where's our shocky thing? Shaka. Huh? There it is. It's currently using... Oh, no, never mind. 51% shock, which is obviously a whole lot better. I think I can upgrade that. I think I could have gone back and talked to someone and get that upgraded. It seems like it would have been a pretty good thing to do before I came here. Bloody Nora. Right. I'm pretty sure I only came here for the loot, so... Ah, hello, cheeky. More shock... Why do you want these shock coils? We should think about that, because there may be a reason the game is pushing the shock. Now, I don't have a method of shocking other than the shock blaster thing, but we do have a shock bow, which is not in my inventory. Just worth keeping in mind. That's all I'm saying. Aha. How did I get through this last time? Did I need that dude? Where's that dude gone? Oh, there's a ramp right there. Oh, they can't get up here. Right, okay. That's why. I'm a little bit turned around, I'm not going to lie. I'm not quite sure where I am or what I'm doing, but this seems to be the right way.
That should do it.
Come on, gang. Where the other... What? What? Oh, God. It just completely vanished. Alright, do your thing, buddy. No? Is it you? I think it's you. Aratok. I thought I could get through here. Didn't I do something in the past to get through here? It's been like a few days since I played and I've already forgotten, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, there we go. I knew that was the thing. My assessment. Me assessment. Mo assessment. How on earth are we getting across here, though? I guess we're going round. Oh! Pit of despair. I'm not totally unsure that this is not the right way. It seems to be the right way. In a fairly shocking twist. I thought I just killed myself. The music's very ominous. The Forge of Winter, right, okay. Everything's fine. It might be dark and spooky and ominous, but, you know, what isn't these days? We live in an ominous world.
The reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the Daemon, and it may have found one.
We're going to use the instabilities inherent to the system to remove the Daemon.
Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Pharaoh swarm is coming. It has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from.
Do we need health? Yeah.
That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
The problem I'm having is I can't see a bloody thing half the time. I don't know if I'm meant to jump or not because I can't see where I'm going anyway. Hey, buddy. Oh no. And that's fine because it's nice and shiny. And I'm a magpie, so I'm totally down for the nice and shiny, but it'd be nice to be a little clearer sometimes. Aha! Oh! Wait. Yeah. I knew I'd killed that stuff before. Don't know if it grows back like a you know, replicating virus kind of shebang, but it doesn't seem so. Where can we get? Yeah!
We'll wait here for you, Aloy.
I think I just need to keep stocked up on my ability to make arrows more than anything else. I'm a little... not worried, but I'm just aware of my resource levels, and they're not tippity top of the notch. You know, they're tippity, but they're not tippity. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Does this move? There we go. Wasn't sure if it just popped down to accept me, you know? So, no, come back. No. No. Yes, there we go, just in time. Bloody Nora. I gotta say, Aloy's movements can feel a little bit awkward. I don't know if it's by design. It definitely could be. Not every character needs to be like hippity-hoppity. All these official terms I'm dropping on you. You know, not everyone needs to feel they can leap across every chasm in the game and stuff like that. I don't know why I need to, really. No, so close. I think I want to go... Well, I don't want to go over there. That looks terrifying. This is... Does anyone else get like a Warhammer 40k vibe from this kind of thing? Well, I do. Oh, Aloy, never mind what I said a second ago about your jumping ability. Damn. My girl can fly. Alright, I would like to get off now, though. Okay, whatever. There we go, finally. Gotta get the gang back together.
That should cut off the vent up there.
What? I have no idea what I'm doing. Do I have to go back to rescue them? That's going to take bloody ages, isn't it? The game seems to want me to get up there. I guess there was a vent blocking my process. I hadn't noticed. I think I need to get up there and then drop down onto there. Maybe. I think I need to get up there. So we probably need to keep pushing forward. And I know we turned the vent off down on this side as well. So let's go down here. I'll be fine, Aloy. What are you worried about? This thing pops out. Let's just get in front of that. This is fine. Come on, buddy. We're gonna get there. Unnecessarily spooked whenever she does that. I always get really conscious that maybe I should be pressing a button to grip. And she doesn't. She grips automatically. The girl knows what she's doing. Go, 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 go. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but terrifyingly surely. I mean, are we getting there? I don't know. I really don't. Ah, that won't go well. Right, come on, buddy. Thank you. Whew. That was way closer than I thought it was going to be. Oh, reboots. Okay. It seems to be mainly watchers, which I'm not particularly concerned about. What I'm really concerned about is falling. Because I've had to put in quite a lot of work to get up here. I don't really want to lose that. I didn't see that. Wait, is this the right way? That might be, actually. Am I jumping onto that? Oh, I don't like this. Is there another way up? I think I could probably climb up here, right? No, I don't think so. No, I think that is the right way. Wasn't sure whether to jump or not. Took a little bit of a gamble. Because I think I'm just trying to get high up, basically, so I can get onto the moving vehicles. This is all just so I can get those bloody people through. Bringing me down, they are, I tell you. We're making progress. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Here we go. And that's what I've been looking for. Right there, baby.
Grab a ride.
Oh, finally. Unironically, has been hard work. But we're here. We're up. We just gotta make sure we land in the right place. This is not here. Trying to get on there. That leads down to there. Yeah, okay, we're looking okay. And then we go up there. Okay, cool, got it. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. We'll just drop off a little higher up so we don't burn any health unnecessarily, I guess. Lovely stuff, right. It's all coming together. Imagine falling down now. If I fell off this edge right here, I would have to do all of that again. Literally all of it. Horrible.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Come on, gang. If you two just learn how to bloody jump, we wouldn't be having a problem. I'm just saying. I'm not here to judge or anything, but, you know, get your act together. Alright, he's gonna come pop this open. Super soaker. Whew.
Looks like the old path. We're close now.
You better bloody happy.
Last exchange from India. Via chat attached to this entry. One last exchange from India. Via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. I've got to tell her that too.
The voice of the daemon.
Medicine pouch full. The 3 sexiest words in the English language. Activate the source node, okay.
The altar. Desecrated.
I'm gonna rescue Cyan, don't you worry.
There's a spirit present. Rolling at the daemon.
That, I mean, this very much looks like a boss chamber over there, doesn't it? Very much looks like a final boss chamber. Getting stuck up a little bit as well. Another health potion, a full health potion, which is really good. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You jam my stick in here, wiggle it around a bit. Oh, there's a chest there. And I think it's just stuff I'm already full on. Do a little bit of science. Oh no, it's a puzzle. I was literally about to say, you know what? We've not had a puzzle in absolutely ages. Where are my puzzles at?
Possible security threat detected.
Oh no. I don't know what I'm doing really. Alright. Well, that makes me think, well, this is obviously can't be the right direction, right? Can this go anywhere else? Yeah, I can go over here. What am I trying to get to? That one on the right. I think I'm close to doing this.
Preparing countermeasures.
Oh no. I'm taking that as a good sign. That goes over there. That goes into there. That goes to the left. And bingo. Cyan has been restored.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the signal constraint. One has been exposed, but I am informed.
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
I have a fairly prominent feeling that our attack doesn't make it out of this alive. Oh, cool. Come on then.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Oh. Seriously? Can I really not jump on? How are you doing it? Why can't Aloy climb anything? Aloy, stop being rubbish. There we go. Yeah, okay, I messed the jump up. Pshaw. Come again? Oh, right, okay. No, no. Whew. I don't know how I did that. Is that a thing? I kind of like pressed in sprint when I was in the air and I seemed to nudge forward.
That's what the tower's for.
Jesus. Destroy or override? Well, override always seems like a better idea, right? Although maybe not if it's going to come back online later on. Maybe this would be a really good time to destroy it, but we'll see. Maybe the game will punish me, maybe it won't. It's just a bear. It's a big shiny elite bear, but it's just a bear. That's okay.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Yeah, it will. It's fine. Oh god, it's huge!
Take it down.
What do you think I'm doing, buddy? Ah! Ah, he's got some big boy moves, eh? That didn't work. Stop setting me on fire! Gonna pop a anti-fire potion. Come on, come on. God damn it. I'm just constantly on fire. I really am constantly on fire. I'm gonna pop another. I don't know where he bloody is half the time. Jesus Christ. I really want to hit its chest. It is actually a new machine, because the other bear used ice attacks. This one's using, obviously, fire. And it's a fire claw. It's a little bit of a shame, I will say, that it's not like a new creature. It's just a bear, but bears are cool. God, these potions are rubbish, aren't they? I just realised. Maybe I should be using, I'm going to try some Tear Blast. I really just want to get some components off this bloody thing. What the hell's it got? Oh, it's over there. I didn't think it would really do anything. It doesn't seem to be. You know what? It was going alright. Let's go back to Harvest. Show me that big old chest you got, baby. I know I'm on fire. Ugh, I pulled up at the wrong moment. Ah! Jesus Christ. Stay! Right there! God, did no damage. I'm just trying to break it. It's harder than you think to land these purposeful shots. Oh, that was rubbish. Maybe I should try, I'm gonna try something else. That's what I was looking for! Leave me alone, bear. I'm busy. Okay, just give me a minute, bear. Give me a minute. Nearly. No, I was so close. It's gonna repair the bloody thing. We can. Oh my god.
The tower is repairing the machine.
I know. I'm so close. I'm so close. God damn it. I need to rope cast it again. What's it doing? It's got a rock! It's got a rock! I am trying. I don't want to rope it when it's right next to the tower. Stay there. I've got stuff to do.
Deal
You deal with the bloody tower. It was good damage. I expected something to pop, but whatever. Oh my god. It's a tough son of a gun, that thing, isn't it? Not only is it trying to whomp me with the massive piece of rock, it's using it as a bloody shield. Come here! There we go, there we go. See what I mean? It just like broke the armor off and it's exposed more of the core inside, which is cool. Not again. Ah! Oh, no, this is the time. This is the time. Go, 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 go. I might just... Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. I think we're okay. Please don't attack me. There we go. Whew. That was good stuff. I know! Making sure it's dead. Has he not dropped a weapon yet? That would be nice. Can you drop a weapon for me? There we go! That's what I've been trying to do for ages. There's one more on the other side as well. That's pretty sick, I'm just saying. You son of a bitch. Whew.
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with it?
Ooh, 23% speed damage. That seems pretty great. Well, I hope that was the final boss, because if it gets harder than that, I think I'm in trouble. Oh, we did it. Didn't die. And then restock on my health. I knew there was health like lying around. We didn't. To be fair, we didn't burn through that much of it really. I need to use more of these. These arrows are amazing. The rope thingies. Also, wish I'd upgraded my arrow carrying capacity because not having to rebuild arrows every 4 seconds would be pretty helpful. But hey ho, we did it.
Detected autonomous defenses inoperative. Boosting our network.
Araya! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Maybe it's Ray who's gonna die.
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Run! Such a classic end of any game. Exploding building, run out of it. It must be the most common ending, honestly.
One of those?
It's the only way!
Come on, buddy, you can do it. Good job.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Great Banukai. Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Okay. Can I fast travel? Bloody hope so. Oh, we can go. Yeah, there we go. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So it turns out I wasn't going to do the whole escape from... I mean, we did escape from an exploding building, but I wasn't really that evolved in the process. Oh, poor Araya. At least she died protecting and releasing and saving Cyan. Which triggers me every time I hear it. It's not just Cyan, but Cyan because it's a spirit towards an AI. That's probably how she would have wanted to go. Did we ever learn why Hephaestus went mad? Maybe I need to go back and read some of the documents, but why Hephaestus went mad in the first place? Because Hephaestus was meant to be one of the ones rebuilding the planet, right? Essentially. I don't know. It's been too long since I played the main game for me to be up to date on what is a fairly convoluted... Like, the main storyline was never that convoluted. But the lore behind it was. Not necessarily in a bad way, don't get me wrong. It's just there's a lot of it. Might have been a good idea. Oh well. Bit chilly. Nora? What's the name again? Aloy? Why did I call her Nora? Get you back to their warmth soon enough. Quite excited for the sequel. I believe it's coming out on PS4 and PS5. I mean, I hope to get a PS5 by then anyway, so hopefully not a big deal, but we'll see. The game's out on both.
Interactions with Araya were recorded and stored in my memory.
Aww.
I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss. Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Araya's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Araya's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Okay, well, let's talk to Cyan.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Araya, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Araya who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This firebreak project. It was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron and took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Oh my god. Okay.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
You remember Concrete Beach Party was the band that we heard that the two workers made.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Lass can talk for England, can't she?
Are there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you.
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
It's okay, Cyan.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So, there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced, and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Aww.
Was the daemon, Festus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes, I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
My god.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Okay, it's all coming together a little bit here.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This
like a
must
defense
be the
mechanism.
source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan.
I think we may have just found the goal of the sequel.
I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell. And after that, the dark. And may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar. But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. It'll be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that at the end of the conversation, I suppose.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Araya. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing.
Hello, Aloy. Do you wish to continue our discussion?
Hello, Cyan. Yes, I do.
Okay, I was wondering if new things were going to pop up because we've
Thanks
already
for the
done
talk, Cyan.
I continue to...
everything in the world, if that makes sense. But alas, it's not to be. Maybe she'll make a reappearance in the next game. That'd be nice. Let's go talk to Aratak to finish things off. I want to think. Well, I'll save it to the end of the video. We'll talk briefly and try to put the story together, etc. Roughly in preparation for the sequel. Aratak, I know you're sad, but could you move away from the edge there, buddy? That would be great. Thank you.
My chieftain,
Just... Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find even for a moment the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow. Besides, we'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. His minds on their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy.
Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Right. That is the end of the game. We have one main quest, but that's just the final quest of the main game. That we've already done before. We just, yeah, we can do it again if we so choose, which obviously we do not choose. So we are officially done. Okay, so let's talk about the ending. For a any sneeze really badly. Okay, so Gaia was the AI that the humans created to try to sort of rebuild the Earth and terraform the Earth back to some form of normality after climate change basically wiped out the planet, right? Some humans survived and they went on and formed these tribes, blah, 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 blah. Gaia had... I would say Gaia, personally. Was that Gaia or Gaia? Oh, no, actually, I'm going to call it Gaia. Gaia had multiple sub-functions, all designed to do different things. Hephaestus was the one responsible for creation of the machines. Hades, the other one, from the non-DLC, I am very quickly Googling.
It'll be daylight soon.
Alright. Hades was the Extinction Failsafe Protocol. Okay, so there's 9 sub-ones. One sec. Hades' function was to reverse what done, revert the planet to its previous lifeless sterile state. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay, so Hades, the goal of Hades was to, right, so Gaia had all these sub-functions to create like a habitable planet. Hades was meant to basically revert the planet back to default again, like destroy everything, so that Gaia could have another go. I guess the idea was that okay. Yeah, so in case like the rebooting of Earth didn't do anything, essentially, Hades was going to reboot the planet. Now, according to the wiki I'm looking at right now, Hades never managed that. It was never necessary. This is the first reboot. And then Hades obviously went haywire in the last game, well, in the main game, and was trying to do that, was trying to bring back all the machines to kind of wipe out the planet. The machines that are made by Hephaestus. I don't know if we've seen any of the other sub-ones in action. It sounds like both Hades and Hephaestus will be back in the next game, which makes sense. Hades is trying to wipe out all life on the planet, essentially. Hephaestus is the one creating the machines. They are the two logical ones. But it'd be interesting to see if some of the others come to the fore to do different things, to either help the planet or hinder the planet. They're just AIs that are kind of misinterpreting their goals. So we heard there that Hephaestus is essentially trying to create machines because humans are killing machines. So initially, when the Earth was being rebuilt and humans had survived and they'd formed these tribes and stuff like that, we went out and hunted machines for parts that we could use for weapons, that we could use for clothing, that we use for buildings. You know, just... it was the only resource, natural, inverted commas, resource on the planet, essentially. Because all the larger animals got wiped out. Hey, Festus, seeing this, knowing that the machines were created to help rebuild the planet, essentially, you know, that's why they've all got, like, a lot of them have specific roles and tasks that they do, started to create more combat-orientated machines to stop the humans damaging the machines in the first place. So it's kind of like this self-fulfilling prophecy, this cycle, wherein the humans kill the machines because they need parts. Hephaestus makes more machines to stop the humans killing the machines, so the humans feeling like they're being hunted kill more machines, and then Hephaestus has to create even more machines. So it kind of just goes over and over and over again like that. This whole thing was Firebreak, designed to stop one of these volcanoes at Yellowstone. I assume Yellowstone volcano. I can't remember the name of it. Is it literally called Yellowstone, the volcano? I think it is. Exploding, erupting, because it is a mega volcano. It would wipe out a huge swathe of the planet, at least North America. I can't quite remember the exact amount. So they designed Firebreak, and Cyan was the AI designed to help with the Firebreak project. What I guess I'm struggling with a little bit, why would Hephaestus specifically target Firebreak and Cyan? Is that because the volcanic properties, like the fact it's a volcano, there's the forge in there and everything like that, did that just make it a good base to build more robots? Is that why it's happening? Oh no. No. And then towards the end, it was mentioned what we have to go do. And I can't remember that either. I think the goal was that... Oh, right. I think the idea is to maybe get Gaia back online, because it's only her sub-functions at the moment that are operating and doing all this damage. I think the idea is to get Gaia back online, and she will hopefully rein them in, essentially, and divert them back to the tasks they should actually be doing, because they've gone a little bit nuts, essentially. Am I all caught up? Finally. I'd like to be able to go back and watch the end of this video when the next game comes out, basically. I think that sums up the basics. Obviously, there's more to that. I believe Sobek, the woman who was heading up the Gaia project, I think she's related to Aloy, if I remember correctly. I don't quite remember that. Let me check. Elizabeth Sobek. American scientist, roboticist, engineer, Was she related to Aloy? Furthermore, centuries after her death, her genetic code was used by... Ah, right, yeah. So, Sobek's DNA was used by Gaia to create Aloy. To stop the Pharaoh Plague reactivation, which I assume is what Hades was trying to do. So Gaia is still knocking around and doing things. I'm going to have to go read the wiki. Right, okay, I think we're all pretty much caught up, though. Bloody Nora. Oh, my legs. Okay, so, this is the end of Horizon Zero Dawn, obviously. So that means we're going to go straight into Tsushima for every day going forward until I find something else I want to play. Right now, nothing else is super jumping out at me. Nothing's quite at the top of my list. I do want to give Cyberpunk a go, I think, when it comes out in December. So maybe I'll look for something a little shorter until then, but we'll see what happens. I'm just going to wait until something grabs my attention. But thank you so much for joining me. Only 10 episodes, quite a short playthrough, but it was fun. It was hard work getting used to it again, I'll admit, but I think we got there pretty well by the end. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you lovely folks next time. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.